Guys, welcome back.
Sitting at a bomb, dude. How much better would it be for these guys, the Dark Souls guys, if you could make s'mores at your bonfires?
I know, dude. That's what I always said. Guys, so here's the deal. As you may have noticed, if you're a
An
competent
astute watcher.
watcher, you may notice I have approximately 20,000 more souls than I did last time. Additionally, I have now gotten 25 of these, which is a lot. It won't get me to occult level, but it will get me to divine plus 5. And way more than that. So anyway, we're going to use these level ups. I was grinding those slugs for like 2 hours straight.
You grinding those slugs? Yeah, I forgot you said you did that.
Of course, I only have 3 levels up out of this. Put in faith. There's something I need to do before we go. And I'm probably going to die doing it.
Tell me all about it. Does it kill this thing? Yeah!
It wasn't that.
He still wants to go, though.
There's a place nearby with a Firekeeper soul that I forgot about and now have remembered. But I need to remember.
These guys don't give up. They're tenacious even after death.
We call those tenacious
Deaths. Yeah.
I don't remember exactly where it is, but there's a Firekeeper soul and there's a bunch of guys who poison you. But I pretty much have to get it because Firekeeper soul is one of the most important things in the world.
Well, I don't know what that does.
It gives you Estus Last plus 2. They'll give you plus 1, you know?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Of course, increases...
That got a Fire Lance of breath. Fire Lance breath.
I'm not going to deal with this. Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. Also, I'm dying.
Also, my feet are on fire.
You're just 17. All you want to do is disappear. Alright,
Yeah, it's the whole thing here.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where it is, so I have to find it. I thought it was down there, but I'm going to now assume it is up here.
I forget why you glowy. Is it because you're human? Or you're not human?
You always have a little light on you.
Yeah, but you got...
I am human, though.
Okay. Also, you're toxic. You might want to take care of that.
Where'd that toxic come from?
I don't know, but it's toxic.
Well, I have no way in which to deal with that.
Don't you... Purple grass?
I'm going to be toxic. That's all there is to it. So I'm just going to... Okay.
What happened there?
Some guy shooting darts, I guess.
No, because toxic is real bad news, apparently.
I'm going to just resign to my fate. No, I have to go do stuff. I can't do this. No, climb down. Just jump down.
That was a whole thing.
I don't care. What's the next staircase? Is it really that? It's this douchebag. At least I'm glad you're dead.
Oh, I need purple moss clone for you.
Oh, I accidentally used this instead of the thing. Oh, God, no. Guys, it's been a few days since we played. I forgot how to do everything. You guys are real funny.
Now, these guys are relentless.
Thanks, Job Donkers. Alright. Sir?
Dude, the sword's so powerful, it even makes dust when it doesn't hit anything.
I know.
Oh,
nice.
the Wanderer Machadi.
Falkion.
Manshadi.
Falkion.
Dude, Manshadi.
Did you maybe do a quick research about where you get the...
Manshadi.
Elite...
Firekeeper Soul?
Elite Knight Armor? I think that's what it's called. Because I always usually have it by now. It's usually my main thing. Okay, I don't know how this guy's doing this, but...
Dude, he's doing the rope dope.
It's really... Okay, forget it. Forget it.
It's found on a dead body in the Darkwood Garden.
Really? And I haven't found it yet. Huh. Anyway.
Armor of a nameless knight, perhaps an elite knight of Astora, based in the Fire Warning Coloradic symbol.
It's really pretty... it's the classic armor that you see.
Oh, that guy's...
Wow, I'm almost dead.
Damage.
Let's just head back to the...
yeah, it's time to drank up some of that Estus.
I'm gonna find out what this is, too, guys. My course of action...
See you away.
Right now is to... First of all, go to the place and get healed. That's numero uno. Then it is to get a divine sword, and then I'm probably going to the... probably going to take on Pinwheel before I go to Sen's Fortress.
Do you remember Painwheel from Skullgirls?
Yes, it's actually the exact same character.
Weird.
I'm totally making that up.
I didn't believe you.
Good. You shouldn't believe me with lies like that. I'm assuming it is up here then. Because it was not the other place. There's also sometimes a character who appears around this area.
He'd be like, "Hey, stranger, give me some of that souls."
It's one of the witches of Islith. And she's just like, yeah, I'm not as evil as everyone else, so here's some sweet spells. So she appears like once every blue moon.
I don't know they had blood moons in this game.
Absolutely. Dude, here's a question. Do you think if, like, Vegeta went to the moon, he would, like, instantly become Azaru forever? Like, he'd have to go nuts, right?
I mean, Goku went to the moon, but he didn't go nuts.
Did he?
Yeah. He put the Rabbit King there, remember? He used the power pole to put someone up there. I don't know if it...
I don't think he went. I think he put him there.
No, he dragged him up there. I think it was like King Rabbit.
He might not have had a tail at the time.
That's the only missing part of the equation here.
It's over there.
Do you remember how it was kind of bull-s in GT, / most of GT was bull-s regardless? Remember in GT how, like, Bulma was just like, I just made this machine so Vegeta can go Super Saiyan 4.
It's like, no, why couldn't they make a machine to go Super Saiyan 1? You know? Why wouldn't just, like, the whole time just have machines for that? Alright, so now you're going to be toxic this whole time. Because you're pretty much done. You're pretty much done not being toxic.
Dude, I kind of like the song Toxic by Britney Spears. It's a catchy song.
I can't argue with you there. No.
That guy rocked you.
Okay.
He wasn't having none of that. He was like, here it comes.
That was sad. We all knew I was going to die there. But I have to get that thing. So we're going to rush back there and we're going to get this done. Once we're done there, we're never coming back to Blighttown ever again.
Yeah, Blighttown's full of, I would say blighters.
Problem is, Toxic is total horse hockey. And I shouldn't have to deal with any of it. There is probably things... Something gives you resistance against poison. I think it might actually be faith. It's probably resistance as that is a stat.
You gotta believe in not being poisoned.
Listen. Many Christians have avoided diseases by being Christians.
I mean, they would tell you that.
I just told you that. I want to know who was smart enough to make this wheel that somehow operates itself. It's a water wheel, isn't it?
No, it doesn't. I thought that too the first time I saw it, but it generally does not look like a water wheel because there's no running water on it.
How does the game want me to get over there?
I just don't know.
I'm pretty sure there's a path that isn't just jumping on it like an idiot.
Well, there were some jumping paths before.
No. You douchebag. You're dead. No, this is the right way. Anyway, you're dead. Maybe have a more useful clump. No, because what are you supposed to do about that? These guys are never going to stop.
I guess you're supposed to have a ranged weapon.
I guess. Okay, it's right down here.
Bonk.
Can't argue with that. Now to just leave.
So now we never have to come back to Blighttown ever again?
Assuming I get out of here.
Are you not going to get your souls back?
Well, I could do that. It's a big mistake, so we're not going to get those souls back.
I led you astray there, I'm sorry.
You made me stop thinking about it for even a second. Alright, so there goes those souls, because once you die twice, this is the first time I've ever died twice.
Yeah. Which is an achievement, I'll say.
You cannot recover your souls. I can recover those 960 that I do not want. But now the goal is just to get the F out of here, because screw this awful place. What do you mean you're not dead?
I guess you hit him on a weed area.
No one should have to spend more than this much time in this poop-filled heck hole. Is that what it's called? So we're getting the Scrooge out of here. Dude, this is last night I was speaking of Dragon Ball Z. I was watching this fan trailer somebody made. It's called Dragon Ball Epsilon. Absalon. ABSOSALON. Is that a word?
It doesn't sound like one I've ever heard.
Doesn't sound like a word to me either. Anyway, someone like worked really hard in it, but like, the thing was like it was really true to Dragon Ball Z, and that absolutely nothing happened that made any sense. It was just like everyone heard about something, and then they like yelled or something. Some guy really strong came by, and everyone noticed it. That's the end of the episode. I thought that was pretty funny.
Well, I remember back in the day.
My retelling of it was not funny.
Well, I remember back... stuff like that always just reminds me of back in the day when we always used to... when a friend of mine, we used to watch the show G Gundam, remember that show?
Yeah.
We'd always make jokes because they would always have that guy, the announcer who had the eye patch, but he didn't need it because he would always take it off and he would always have two eyes. But he'd always say, on the next episode of G Gundam, Gundam heads appear in Neo Tokyo, and we always said that for some reason. Because it was like every episode, Gundam heads were appearing all over the place.
Dude, G Gundam had some weird ideas.
Dude, I liked a lot of the concepts behind G Gundam.
I'm so glad to leave this stupid place.
Because, like, if you think about it, the way that the Dark Gundam actually, like, infected people with the DG cells, it kind of was like its own, like, oh, jeez, these jerk wads. It's kind of like the, you've heard of the Grey Goo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, which I really like.
Okay.
It's like I rocked you.
Yeah, guys, doing pretty well to not be killed all this time. Right.
But, you know... Because, like, they totally, like, infected people's body and, like, changed their behavior.
I think that was the problem people had with G Gundam, was that this doesn't belong in a Gundam show.
Yeah, but, I mean, Gundam was already a thing that had psychic powers and giant robots. I mean, infecting people with a strange robo-disease, I didn't feel was that much off the mark. I think the biggest problem people had with G Gundam was more the hilariously stereotypical Gundams that everyone had, which were always funny.
But no, like, the show was always... Because, like, the things you said before about psychic powers, the Gundams were still machines.
Yeah, but you had people who were, like... There was recognized that there were people who had, like, psychic abilities when it came to, like, piloting Gundams. Who, like, the Gundams themselves actually brought out some of their psychic abilities. Because, like, later model Gundams, like the Zeong and the Zazabi and the Gundam New...
Yeah, they're for new types.
Yeah, they were specifically designed for new types. So that they were, like... They could augment their new type... piloting abilities to actually fly better. So it was actually interfacing...
You haven't lost your head. Forgot this guy was here, guys.
More importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't cry.
It's your own business.
I'm Ricky, didn't I? I was once an established smith. Look at me now.
Well, at least
got a great view.
At least someone's feeding him, I guess.
Do you want to keep talking? Great.
Have you? Oh, no. Don't worry. No intention of escape.
Really?
It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there.
Not a terrible assumption.
I must admit. How about this? I'll show you what maybe.
But could you bring me, like, a Game Boy or something? Maybe
this guy does magic weapons. Which
maybe
I
a
don't have the thing
laptop,
for.
perhaps.
Yeah, I currently don't have the things for that, but it would be cool.
Come back soon. Smithing helps soothe my nerves. Don't let me wither away out of idle.
Who won the World Series? I'm dying to know.
Guys,
I'm a St. Louis fan. Did they make it this year?
is that show Burn Notice still on? I never saw it, but I just wanted to know what it was. And
I heard it got some good reviews.
Whatever happened to that bloke, Charles Manson? Is he doing all right? Did he ever get the help he needs?
I just always in
Some
games.
funny lines.
Yeah, I saw that too. I just always like in games the medieval elevators.
Yeah. See, this game's kind of up your alley because there are friendly NPCs, but there isn't a friendly town.
Yeah.
Guys, d.marx is this thing where he loves friendly towns in games.
I just think they help flush out the world.
Flesh out.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I said flush out.
I did not say that.
Some people say flush out, and they mean flesh out.
No, I didn't say that.
Ta-da!
No, because I feel like if you have NPCs in the game that aren't there to kill you, it makes it a more believable world, even if it's like a fantasy game. Because one of the biggest complaints I had about Devil May Cry, like 3, as much as that's a good game and I enjoyed playing it, it's just like it was an empty game and like you were never really in it because you were always like, well, it's a game. This level is done, and I'm very aware of that because it's like level complete, Dante. Yeah.
I know, but the point was that everyone was supposed to be dead.
Well, yeah, I do understand that.
Oh yeah, it's turned back into a hollow.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we're so close to getting up this elevator.
Dude's like elevator boss.
Seriously. I could use more stamina. Anyway.
Or stamina.
let's just do a brief showing. Here's how much my Zweihander does now. 224 damage. Remember that, everybody.
Guys, raring to go.
We'll see how much it does later.
Are you going to Seath Factory?
What?
Are you going to Seth's Fortress?
No, like I said, I'm gonna get my thing divine.
Oh, right.
Then I'm going to the graveyard, which I'm then gonna go to fight Pinwheel. So when you fight Pinwheel, you get the Rite of Kindling, which is gonna help everybody out.
That sounds good.
Make everybody happy. Alright, let's just get some souls real quick.
Give me your soul.
Do you know just how I feel?
Give me your soul.
Guys, do your friends send you pictures of memes? Tell your friends to stop. Because that's ridiculous. My phone is not a place for your memes.
Get those off of here.
Well, I got Smith 100.
Alright.
My nephew.
What? He was jazzed about it. So anyway,
Dude, I was like...
Divine, see, now I have Raw and Divine. And
what
regular.
does Raw do?
Raw's scaling with physical. Divine is scaling with faith. Additionally, it will permanently kill skeletons. And the reason I'm doing that is because in that graveyard...
You hate skeletons.
There's skeletons who need to be permanently killed because you cannot do that. Okay, I have one more level. Alright.
Don't get yourself neither.
Neither of us want to do anything because we're lazy.
Dude, I was like in game, it's kind of a stereotype, but I was like the Smiths in game who are like obsessed with their work. They're like, yeah, give me that steel.
All day long, I'm going to just do this.
Throw it on there. Oh yeah.
No, but it's true.
I'll put him in the fire. Put him in the fire.
I think this is enough. Yeah, it is. Alright, so now this sword is incredibly powerful.
Don't get yourself.
Guys, we've talked before about how strong the sword was. I have to actually re-equip it.
It's a strong sword.
Watch this. Alright.
Pull out of nowhere.
So, now it's for real strong.
How for real strong can it really be?
Yeah, we're gonna see. Remember, 224 was the previous estimate. When you make a sword divine, though, you do lower its attack stat, but it now scales. Let me just show you. I know it's not that interesting, but where's the swords? Now, where do I see that? Batman. Okay, see parameter bonuses?
Yes.
That shows scaling, I think. Yeah, it does. Because you have D, you have strength is a D, dexterity is an E, and faith is a C.
Dude, you say you're not smart enough to play Dungeons and Dragons. It's not nearly as complicated as this.
It's not really, but it just shows you how many points will then go towards the damage there. And so, yeah.
Well, it's still doing a lot of magic damage, at least.
It's doing more magic damage than it is physical damage.
Yeah.
Well, because it already has regular stats, but it's now doing far more damage because there's two stats that show its damage increase. It's hard to explain, but some weapons do.
As long as you're excited for it, that's what really matters. That guy was raring to go.
See, it did 224, now it does almost 400 damage.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a massive improvement.
Yeah, you crushed him.
Guys, I mean, I did upgrade a ton of levels, don't get me wrong. It's now essentially a plus 10 compared to a plus 5, but...
That's a good roll into there, though. I like that a lot.
I pretty much nailed that. Guys, next episode, we're going to go to that graveyard and we're going to rip it apart. You're going to see skeletons turn into a pile of crap.
Dude, we still have 30 seconds on this one.
I know. I'm going to walk to the Firelink Shrine, I'm going to save the game, and that's when the episode's going to start.
What? Oh my god, are you going to make it?
I only have 28 seconds to walk a short distance.
You got to hurry.
Guys, we hope you're enjoying this.
What's that writing say?
You're trying to trick me. I'm going to fall for that.
Oh, you.
Sliding into home.
And he's safe. 10 seconds to spare.
Guys, see you on the next episode. SonsOfVidya.
SonsOfVidya.
Continue? Game